So like I said, we are focusing on ourselves. We say it every year, but can we actually do it this year? Can we actually do it this year? Please, 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 I beg. Yes, we may have had troubling circumstances, but that does not dictate our future. We're gonna have a Naruto-ass mindset this year. So when I say we're maintaining a Naruto mindset, we are not giving up. We are not letting our life circumstances keep us down. But enough of this toxic friendship nonsense. Enough of this toxic relationship nonsense. I think we're getting older and older, and we should be realizing that they're useless. They don't do anything for us. They're pointless. That guy is not gonna like you back. You've been talking to him for how long and he still hasn't cuffed you? He doesn't like you. Those friends you feel like crap around, that hasn't changed because that's who they are. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. 2024 is right there. It's like she's right there. Today we're gonna talk about how we are gonna make this year our year. 2024 is gonna be different. 2023 for me was good. It was like the build-up, giving training arc. It was giving character development. But 2024 is we're gonna be chilling, thriving, feeling at peace, feeling like we're just on top of the world. That's the goal for 2024. First way we do that is, sis, we're gonna focus completely and utterly on ourselves. And when I say that, it's like everything we do is gonna be revolved around the idea of us saying, okay, how will this make me feel? How will this benefit me? If we don't ask ourselves these questions in regard to anything we do, we're not doing it. If it's no, or if it's not going to do anything to help me, we're not doing it. Before we make any decision, how is it going to benefit me? Will it benefit me in the best way possible? Is this good for me? We're going to ask ourselves these questions. I feel like we say this every year, but enough of this toxic friendship nonsense. Enough of this toxic relationship nonsense. I think we're getting older and older, and we should be realizing that they're useless. They don't do anything for us. They're pointless. All they are in our lives is energy drainers. That guy is not going to like you back. You've been talking to him for how long and he still hasn't cuffed you? He doesn't like you. Those friends you feel like crap around, that hasn't changed because that's who they are. It's time to snip. Like, we finally deserve to have a really amazing year. We finally deserve to give ourselves the best year we've ever had. We really deserve it. So focusing on ourselves, really making everything self-centered. Not you being self-centered, but making everything self-centered, if that makes sense. Like, this is the year where you're making your dreams happen. This is the year where you heal. This is the year where you're going to thrive, not just survive. And the next thing I'm doing this 12-week year. I made a video about it. I'm still doing it, and it's been working. I've been sticking to my goals to a certain extent. Even if I haven't accomplished all the goals in certain areas, I've improved in them, and I'm keeping my goals. It's helped me keep my goals in the forefront. And if you haven't seen my other video about the 12-week year, so essentially the 12-week year is when you like condense a 1 year worth of goals into 12 weeks, and it really helps you hone in on certain goals that you're wanting to prioritize and make, like, I guess really prioritize them in order. So like I chose 4 goals, like 1 in fitness, 1 in mental health, 1 in career, and 1 in something else, right? In my regard to my career, social media, and all that stuff, I've been really consistent with it, and I've been really seeing growth. But also, it's like, all right, I have the consistency for it. It's really helping me build that discipline. And then with my fitness, and then with like my moving goals, like it's been in my forefront of my mind. It's been really helping me hone in and focus on it. So watch my video on the 12-week year, or Google search the 12-week year. It's been such an amazing tool to really help us, like I said, hone in on the most important goals for 12 weeks. And then you can either add on more goals for the next 12 weeks. And it just really helps in a short amount of time, like you get a lot of stuff done. So I love it. Okay, the next thing we're doing. Okay, also, you may be wondering why the heck I'm blonde. I went to an anime party yesterday and I was Naruto, right? Naruto Uzumaki, the best character in the world. Boom, splat. Cool. So this next point goes into that. We're gonna have a Naruto-ass mindset this year. We are not going to let, if you're not familiar with Naruto, he is a character who has had lots of trauma in his life. He's hated on. Everyone in the world is afraid of him, or everyone in his village is afraid of him. He had a terrible upbringing, no parents, worse in the class, does all this pranks and stuff of that sort to get attention and validation from others, right? But all in all, he just really doesn't let his trauma take over his life. He kind of uses it as motivation to do better. He wants to prove himself worthy. He wants to achieve his goals. His goal is to become the Hokage, the leader of the village. And essentially, he just keeps working hard. Even if he keeps getting knocked down, everyone literally hates him sometimes. They call him a nuisance, they call him annoying, but he still keeps working hard until he achieves his goals. And he brings out the best in others. So when I say we're maintaining a Naruto mindset, we are not giving up. We are not letting our life circumstances keep us down. Even if not everyone in the world hates us, if people in your life are judging what you're doing, telling you're not good enough, all that sort of thing, at the end of the day, only our opinion matters about ourselves. It's our self-belief. And just like Naruto, if we keep this, in their words, in Naruto's world, extreme will of power, like will of fire, we can do whatever we want in our life. I'm not gonna get into Naruto right now because I have a tattoo of him on my body. That's how much I love this dude. We are going to have a Naruto mindset. We're not letting the opinions of others, how others treat us, dictate our worth. We know who we are. Yes, we may have had troubling circumstances, but that does not dictate our future. He knows his goal and he is set out to get it no matter the cost. And we can be the same for us, because I feel like that's one thing about anime, and specifically Naruto, that I love so much, because I feel like Naruto has the most relatable aspects to it, in the sense of like what he does to like build up his powers and all of that sort. It's like mindset stuff. He has it's like the reason why he is who he is because of, not because of his powers and all that sort of thing. It's like he has undeniable belief in himself, extreme will of fire. He doesn't let his life traumas keep him down too long. Of course, he feels his feelings. He triumphs. He thrives. He goes after his goals and works hard. Like, that's the basis of him in the show. So that's why it's so amazing, because we can apply those principles to our life. We are going to have in such an intense Naruto mindset. We're going to kill it. We're going to kill it. The next thing I'm doing to have a really amazing 2024, I want to become more minimal. I grew up with a very cluttered household, and as you can see, I have a lot of clothes. I just have a lot of stuff. I want to become more minimal because I have a lot of clutter a lot of the time. Like, sometimes I have lots of buildup of clutter. I have too much stuff I don't need, and it makes me have a lot of anxiety. And becoming more minimal will help me just feel more clean, more productive, and just when I'm in my most like worst mental states, my room's a mess. And when I have my stuff everywhere, it makes me not want to do things productively. It makes me not want to do anything. It makes me want to just like stay in the mess, and just it becomes a hassle. So I want to live more minimally so I can have less crowded and cluttered environment, because that really does attribute to my mental health. And also buying things too. I want to become more minimal with like purchasing, because I'm a shopping girly. I love to spend money, but sometimes I just spend money to spend money. I just sometimes don't have a good reason. I just spend it because it's on sale, but did I really need it? No. So I feel like me becoming more minimal will help me honestly enhance the lifestyle I want. Less clutter helps me feel more mentally clear, thus keep making me more productive, and also just giving me like a more peaceful environment, because where I stay most of the time should be a calming, welcoming, peaceful environment, not clutter and mess and just you know. In 2024 also, I know I'm doing a lot of stuff on social media, but I also want to reduce my time on it. Like, I don't want to keep scrolling. I don't want to keep doing the comparisons, the imposter syndrome. Like, social media really has a massive effect on my mental health. I want to decrease it. I want to decrease the amount of usage I do on it. I want to keep providing value. I want to decrease the amount of time I spend on it taking in content, because the social media, oh my gosh, it really is detrimental to our health, even in ways we don't even know. Like, everything is an aesthetic now. We can't have white fridges or brown cabinets. Like, it's so much stuff that we just subconsciously think now because of social media. So like, I want to reduce my time on there and my like absorption of content, and just more, I want to create more positive things and put it out there rather than absorbing such negative things sometimes. The next thing I want to do is I want to become more in tune with my spiritual side. Like, I was in an era where I was so into my tarot cards, was so into my morning tent meditations, which I am still. My spirituality side more so now is like me ticking off check boxes. Like, okay, I meditated for 10 minutes this morning, cool, next. I really want to explore that spiritual side of myself more and see what I like, see what helps me feel good in regard to my like life routines and stuff of that sort. So I want to put more effort into exploring the universal lessons and teachings and my own like inner world, and doing more like of that spiritual side, rather than just making it like okay, go meditate for 10 minutes and make it a to-do list kind of task. So that's something else I want to do more, implementing that routine, genuine curiosity. So like I said, we are focusing on ourselves. We say it every year, but can we actually do it this year? Please, I beg. I'm doing the 12-week plan, but that means we're basically, essentially, that can mean for you too is like prioritizing goals, making shorter lists of goals in a short time frame and getting those done. Be way more organized and prioritizing your goals and stuff of that sort. So we're doing 12-week year. We are going to have a Naruto mindset. We're going to have a Naruto mindset. Nothing's going to phase us. Nothing's going to phase us this year, okay? Become more minimalistic in my clutter, my purchasing. Just be more mindful of spending and what I allow into my space. Less social media, because I think that will just do everyone some good. And finding new spiritual practices and becoming more spiritually in tune with myself. Because I feel like I've been on the go, too action-oriented, too my masculine energy, but I need to become more feminine in the sense of self-exploration, figuring out my feelings, and diving more into my spiritual side and my inner world. So that's what I plan on doing to have an amazing year. But the more of my 2024 goals may come about. For right now, that's all I can think about and what I'm prioritizing. Because having such a long list doesn't help you prioritize all your goals. So let's get it. And also, I forgot to mention, oh my God, I am actually going to do a 30-day romanticizing ourselves challenge for January. So each day, there's a small task for us to do that will help us romanticize our new year. And it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to make a PDF of like everything we have to do. I'm going to make another video about it. But this challenge is about just appreciating the small things in our normal routine. It's very realistic. I'm not making us do anything crazy. Like, one day might be like, go get yourself a coffee or make yourself a really yummy drink. Like, just things that help us to slow down and really appreciate, okay, we're in the new year. This is how I can romanticize my current life without changing anything. So that's the next challenge. That's the challenge I'm about to do. So It's gonna be a little fun one. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make shorts about it every single day so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, so I'll keep you updated about that. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.